too. The teachers have been working hard, and we've got some great fun planned for you today. The first thing that we're going to do is for me to tell you that I am so glad you're here. My name is Miss Shields, for those of you that are new to our school, and we are going to go over our school-wide Blue Pride expectations first, and the teachers have written some cool skits for you to tell us what is being done correctly and what is being modeled incorrectly. So make sure that you pay close attention. First school-wide rule, I will model excellence in all of the settings, and we're going to go over each individual setting. I will be respectful and I will be responsible. Just 3 easy school rules to remember, right? Okay. We have some teachers that are going to show you what to do and what not to do when you are in the hallway. When you're in the hallway, to model excellence, you need to walk quietly in a line, walk on the right side of the hallway. To be respectful, you're going to respect not only yourself, but your peers, that's another word for friends, all of the adults, and all of the property that are inside the hall. Being responsible means that you're going to walk quietly and you're going to be in control of yourself and your actions. If you would please look over towards Mrs. White. These wonderful teachers are going to show you what not to do and what you should do when you are in the hallway.
I want to do when we line up. I want to dance around.
Alright, let's walk like we're supposed to walk now. Straight line, nice and straight. Hands to yourself. Very good. Very good. You guys get an extra recess for walking in the school today.
Excellent. Now, raise your hand if you can tell me some of the things that they did that were wrong. What did they do that was wrong? They were jumping. I tell you what, put your hands down and just shout it to me. They were jumping up and down and touching the signs. They were not walking in a straight line. They were jumping around and playing. That is exactly right. Now, what do you need to do when you're in the hallway? Walk in a line on the right side of the hallway. Should you jump up and try to hit our signs? No. Should you jump up and try to hit the doorway frame? Absolutely not. Next, we have cafeteria. And while they're setting up, I'm going to read the rules. For modeling excellence, you need to sit quietly, use good manners, and make sure that you include everyone. To show your respect, you're going to respect yourself, all of your peers, that means all of the people that are in your room, all of the adults, and the property. To be responsible, you're going to throw all of your trash away, push in your chair, make sure that you clean up your area, and for goodness sakes, use good manners. Take this off. Okay. Too close to that. Too close to what? The speakers? All right, boys and girls, I want you to look at the people sitting at the tables. And we are going to use our imagination and pretend that they're children. They're not really. But we're going to pretend that they are children and they are in the cafeteria. And I want you to watch very closely, and I want you to tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this? What's wrong? Joseph.
That's what happens when we do that, Mom.
Right. Was it nice for her to say, no, you can't sit here? No. Let's do that again, and let's watch and see what it's supposed to look like. We have to respect our friends, and we don't save seats for people. Now let's watch, because they've come into the lunchroom, and now they're starting to have their lunch. Watch what happens.
That's not fair. They already have lunch. Wait. They brought their own trash can.
Hey, what did you do over the weekend? Talking to my friends on the other side.
What is wrong with this picture? What's wrong? They were getting out of their seat without asking. They were crawling under the table. They were yelling to people at the other tables. Now let's look and see the way it's supposed to look when boys and girls are eating their lunch or breakfast. Oh, she raised her hand. Yes? We need some water. Go get some water. That'll be fine.
There's no water.
Okay. Nice job. If you need something, ketchup, water, you forgot your napkin, you have an emergency, you spilled something, raise your hand, and the people in the cafeteria are on guard looking for those hands to go up to fix things for you. Okay, they're eating again. Let's look and see what's going on now. What is wrong with this? What's wrong with it? They threw trash on the floor. They took things off of each other's trays. One person was pouring milk all over their food. They were chewing with food in their mouth, and you could see it all being yucky and chewed up.
Hey, guess what?
Now let's look and see the way it's supposed to look.
Oh, man.
There we go. Much better, isn't it? Okay. Lunch is over now. They've eaten everything they needed, and it's time for them to leave the cafeteria. Let's watch what happens. What is wrong with this? They left trash on the table, trash on the floor, food on the table. One person did not. Okay, what happened? What was wrong when they went to dump their trays? They were running. They were knocking into each other. They could have spilled milk everywhere. And did they get in a nice straight line for their teacher? No, they didn't do that either. Let's look and see what it's supposed to look like. It's time to leave, boys and girls. Oh, they're checking. Look at that. Clean, clean, clean. Look at that nice straight line. They're dumping their trays. They're not running into each other. They're not pushing each other. Nice job. Okay, so when we see you eating your lunch in the cafeteria, we don't want to have to come up to you and say, what's wrong with this? We want to make sure that you see the right way to do things, and that that's what we see when we watch you in the cafeteria.
Excellent. Bathrooms are next. And when you go to the bathroom to model excellence, you need to make sure that you wash your hands with soap and water. that you always flush the toilet, and that you are efficient. That means that you take care of business quickly and neatly. Being respectful in the restroom, you need to respect the privacy of others. We don't need to look under the stall or climb over the stall or go in the stall with anybody else. Well, that's a private matter. You need to keep the water in the sink so that the floor will stay dry. To be responsible, if you do notice a problem in the bathroom, you need to tell your teacher immediately and only use the resources that you need. You don't need to take a whole roll of toilet paper. Just take what you need. And we have, I believe, our 4th grade teachers modeling what to do in the bathroom.
Laura, let's go to the bathroom.
You go first.
Yes, Brandy. Can I go to the restroom, please? Yes, go ahead.
May I use the restroom, please?
Yes, you can.
Let's take a selfie.
Girl, let's go. It's time to come back.
Okay. First off, Miss Milford and I should not have our cell phones in the bathroom for no reason at all. So, leave your cell phones in the classroom. We will model excellence in the restroom by doing what Ms. Shields just said. We will wash our hands with soap and water, make sure the toilet has been flushed, be efficient and neat.
We will be respectful in the bathroom by respecting the privacy of others, keeping the water in the sink, and keeping the floors dry.
And we'll be responsible for making sure that if there's a problem, we tell our teacher. Thank you.
All right. I believe how to model excellence during an assembly is next. First of all, I'd like to tell you that you did a great job entering quietly, making sure that you come in and sit quietly, being a good role model, and when it's time for us to go, you're going to exit quietly. You're going to listen to the speaker and look at the speaker and make sure that you use self-control during assemblies.
Place, I think you might want to look back up. She knows you're doing
Okay, guys, we're here for an assembly, and we're going to watch 2 classes walk in. So I want you guys to watch very carefully at the 2 classes that are entering the assembly. Oh, look, here's Miss Jackson's class. Oh. Wait a minute, that didn't look the same. Would everybody in the audience please point to the class who did things how we're supposed to do things? Aha! All right, what did you notice that they did correctly? What did you notice? They were in a straight line. Joseph. They weren't talking or running. Anything else? They sat down quietly. Excellent. So, this is how we enter an assembly. Now let's see what happens when we are at the assembly.
Thank you for coming to our assembly. I appreciate the way that everybody's, wait a minute. Miss Craven's class, I'd appreciate it if you would have a seat, please. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to introduce Miss Ava, and she is going to talk to us about music. What? Juggling. Juggling in music class. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, we had very different behaviors from the two classes. Can everybody please get your finger and point to the class that did exactly how you're supposed to do it? Right there. What behaviors over here did we see that were not good or appropriate? Jamie. They were running around. You need to stay in your seat at an assembly, correct? All right, next, Zach B. What? Yes, they were talking. Kevin. They were slapping each other. Notice over here, though. Everyone stayed in their seat. They were watching the speaker very respectfully. And now the assembly is over. Let's see how these classes do when it's time to go.
At this point, I'm going to conclude our assembly. If you will please look for your teacher and follow their instructions.
I keep on thinking it's our teacher.
Wait a minute. Is this how we should leave? No. Notice Miss Jackson's class stood and in an orderly fashion followed their teacher out of the gym. Now, I'll have to say today, you guys did a great job coming in. You're doing a great job listening, so I know you know how to follow the rules. We'll be watching when you leave. Thank you.
Very nice. And our last group is the bus. We will turn it over to the bus group at this time. And then we'll do the gym.
That what you go? I was just faking. He did it. If he did it.
Oh no! Tin Man! You've been standing out here so long. You're all rusty. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Now, Tin Man, when we stand outside, if it's raining, you need to bring an umbrella. And if it's really cold, you need to bring a jacket. And we need to slide back. We need to be 15 feet from the bus. 15 feet? 15 feet. 15 feet. Okay. So you don't get squished.
So I need to wear warm clothes when it's cold, and I need to bring an umbrella if it's raining. So I need to wear the appropriate clothes for the weather, and I need to stay 15 feet away from the bus while I'm waiting for the bus.
And
Thank you, Dorothy.
And you want to be a few minutes early, but you don't want to be out there too early.
That's true. I don't want to get cold.
Let's get on the bus now.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm here. I'm here.
It's Scarecrow. We cannot run in front of the bus.
Oh, thank you, Dorothy.
You're welcome.
She lost her hand.
We need to be 15 feet in front of the bus, and we have to go in front of the bus so that they can see us. Because the bus can't see us if we're too close.
Oh.
And we'll get squished. All your straws going to come out.
I know it is.
Those are nice. Thank you. Thank you. be bullying people. We need to keep our hands and our feet together to ourselves. And Tin Man, we can't clean out the window. We've got to keep all of our arms and our hands and feet and legs inside the bus.
And I'm going to eat my breakfast because I didn't have time to go on the bus.
Which we can't eat on the bus. No food or drinks in the bus. And we've got to stay in our seat. We can't be in the aisle. Friends, can we go over the rules one more time of how we model excellence on the bus? All right, Scarecrow.
Please tell us what to do.
We're going to stay 15 feet away from the bus. We're going to be at our bus stop on time. We're going to, if we need to cross in front of the bus, we go 15 feet in front of the bus so the bus can see us. When we get on the bus, we're going to keep our hands and our feet to ourselves. Are we going to hang out the window? Are we going to get out of our seat? Are you going to stay in your seat? Are we going to be nice to all of our friends on the bus? Excellent. All right, bus driver, we're ready. Go to school.
And Coach Gibbs and the gym.
This move do right.
All right, it's time for PE. Freeze! Hey, I'm good. Think you need to get on the black line? Oh, that's the class rules. All right. Boys and girls, when you come to PE, the very first thing you do is what? I need a hand. Let's go with... You walk on the black line. How do we walk on the black line, boys and girls? Yes, in a line. And Joseph, how? Quietly. Very good. Very good. What are some other things in PE you saw? With the hula hoops. When we use the hula hoops. What are we supposed to do with the hula hoops? Interlude. You're supposed to hula hoop. What do we not want to do with the hula hoops? We don't want to throw the hula hoops in the air. When we're using jump ropes, Miss Brown. Arabia, what do we do with jump ropes? We do not swing them around. That's very dangerous.
Even pull on it.
Right, and don't pull the jump ropes. We want to, our PE rule is out of respect to the equipment and the property. The jump ropes, the basketballs, and soccer balls are all equipment and property in PE. Basketballs. With basketballs, do we want to kick basketballs? No. Soccer balls, do we want to throw soccer balls at people? Let's look and see how we should enter the gym. All right, let's get ready for PE. Yeah, PE time. Thank you, class. You can have a seat on the bench here. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to take roll. Miss Brown. Miss Moon. Miss Forker. Miss Wheeler. Everyone's here. Let's look at our essential question. what is a healthy food you like to eat in lunch? Miss Brown. Apples are very healthy. All right. Ladies, let's go play our activity today. We have a free activity day where we have a variety of stations you can choose from. You may go play now.
What?
Oh, yeah. Very good, class. Very good. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, ladies. As you come to gym orientation,
We're not stomping our feet. Thank you.
when you come in the next 2 days of school, we'll be going over some other rules during your PE orientation. Okay? But the main thing is respect your classmates, respect your teacher, and respect the property. Thank you very much.
Awesome job to all of you. And now Mrs. Atha has written a new school chant that we're going to teach you, and she's going to be working on that with you during music class. So watch our teachers as they perform it.
Sculpted to be our best here at BES. We're sculpted to be our best here at BES. At Benton Elementary, excelling is our mission. We're leaders, great readers, a school of big believers. At Benton Elementary, excelling is our mission. We're leaders, great readers, a school of big believers. Sculpted to be our best here at BES. We're sculpted to be our best here at BES. Here's our eagle cry. Success comes from character. We do our best. Unity, we work together. Leadership, we lead the way. Performance, we get it done to thrive. We are the future. Show your Benton pride. Sculpted to be our best here at BES. Come on, show me. We're sculpted to be our best here at BES. Say it with me. We're sculpted to be our best here at BES. I can't hear you. Sculpted to be our best here at BES.
Great job. We have some awesome cheerleaders. And now we're going to draw for 2 book bags that are full of school supplies. All of your punch cards that you used at open house are put in here, and Mrs. Milford is going to select 2 lucky names. Peyton in 2nd grade. Peyton, come on down, Peyton. CJ Kidd in 2nd grade. Congratulations. You boys get to pick a book bag. Congratulations to these boys, and thank you to everyone. If you would look to your teacher to exit and have a fabulous day.